Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. So, the reason I'm calling you that is because on my Aurora videos, if you've not seen them, I've been reacting to Aurora, and I decided to call everyone who watches videos my spirit guides because they guided me to Aurora, and Aurora is a very, very emotional, spiritual, wonderful person, and I just felt like she was someone I needed to hear. But then in the same breath, when I've listened to FK Twigs and Arca, I have just been blown away as well, and it's probably songs and sounds I would never have listened to before or would have even come across maybe. Which is interesting because I do like a lot of experimental music and but not in that way experimental. I feel like that's so experimental. I'm not really a new music sort of person. I listen to a lot of old stuff really. So yeah, I just want to call you my spirit guides because I feel like you guide me and my soul to the music that I need to hear. And today I'm going to be reacting to Caroline Polachek. I think that's how you spell her name. She is an American singer-songwriter. I think on Google it said that her music is like alternative indie pop. So I guess we'll find out. Always a little bit nervous to discover a new artist, but equally as excited. So I'm going to read through the song names and see what stands out to me. And I'm reacting to the album Pang. The first song is called The Gate. Then it's Pang, title track. New Normal, Hit Me Where It Hurts, I Give Up, Look At Me Now, Insomnia, Ocean of Tears, Hey Big Eyes, Go As a Dream, Caroline Shut Up, that's hilarious, So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings, Door, Parachute. Ooh, so we've got a 14-track album, that's exciting, I love that. All the songs seem to be quite short, honestly. There's not one there's only one that is 5 minutes 22 seconds, which is the longest one by far, actually. Okay, let me have a look and see what stands out. Hit Me Where It Hurts sounds interesting, just because I'm like, ooh, what does that mean? Obviously, it's like putting salt in the wound sort of thing, so I reckon that'll be a powerful one. Caroline Shut Up just sounds like I just need to know what that is. I just have to know. So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings. I like the sound of that as well. Ocean of Tears seems like it'd be sad. They're actually all cool names. Pang is interesting too, because pang is such a random word. The only time I ever use the word pang is if I say hunger pangs. So we'll see. Anyway, let's get into it. I am excited. Get these bad boys on. Okay, let's start. The Gate. Very ambient and very just flowy right now. Her voice is very it's like water. It's very liquid but like a stream of water. Was that like a higher harmony? It was like, oh! On top, but it felt so it sounded so joined in with the main vocal that it was hard to tell if it was a vocal. Yes! That's really interesting. But it sounds just like a bit electronic. Wow, what an interesting intro song. Okay, Pang. Woo!
It's a beautiful life, cutting right where the fear should be. Into me,
Woo!
and I go.
Funny I was saying about electronic sounding vocals, because this is just like obviously electronic.
Into you, and you go. Into me, and I go. Tell me what you're afraid of. Tell me what night is made of. What can I not destroy for you? Color the night electric, killing me like a secret. I open the door and you run through into me. And I go.
That's really interesting. So she's using pang almost as if like bang, like pang, and you go into me, pang. That's interesting. At the moment, I'm just very, very like, I'm not saying a lot because I'm just very much trying to get the feel and understanding of what she is like as an artist and her vibe.
Color the night electric, killing me like a secret. I open the door and you run through into me, and I go into me. Got a look in your eyes when you're hungry for me.
Ooh.
It's a beautiful life, cutting right where the fear should be. Into me.
Ooh, I really like that.
Into
I really love how it just like feels really like compartmentalized. Like there's lots of like sounds over here, sounds over here. Very much so in a lot of the stuff that I've listened to, like Arca and FK Twigs. This has definitely a more of a pop sound, like one that you could hear this on the radio more so than Arca and FK Twigs, I would say. Still really unique. Yeah, like I said, just a more of a popular kind of sound. But I absolutely love it when it's like pang and it, like all the music, the bass and everything just surges forward. You can really feel it like present.
into me, and I go into you, and you go into me.
Ooh, that's nice. I really like that little change up there and the beat just going dun dun, because, you know, I've spoke about this before in like other reactions, but like tension and release, right here you can actually feel the release, like a dun dun dun. It's got a movement feeling. The other feelings kind of felt like you're about to go somewhere, but this is actually getting to the destination. And also a little backing vocal there. Ooh. That's beautiful. Whistle tone. That's so good. I could not do that.
There you go, I did it. Everyone give me a round of applause.
And that sounds like, I don't know why, it just reminds me of like a phone. Okay, having a random little country sound there. Little... Alright, new normal. Ooh.
Now what is this feeling? I know you from long ago.
Oh, I like this.
From deep in the past, the bottle is empty. Now what is this?
Ooh! Stop. That's really cool. I like that little bomb, 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 bomb. The intro song had such an ambient feel to it, and this is all very choppy, like very like, yeah, just like like segmented, if you know what I mean. And then it just dropped really low then. I need to hear that again.
The bottle is empty now, what is this? Club closing early, the fog machine.
That's so interesting.
And lasers swirling, it's Halloween. I'm sorry for screaming, but I'm afraid I scare you completely. Now what is this?
This is so interesting. Are they like key changes?
No stopping for dinner. Now what is this?
Yeah, that is really cool.
Microphone working.
It sounds like her voice sounds really electronic, but it almost sounds like she is using her voice to sound electronic. Like, I can't do it. I literally can't do the way she does it. I need to hear it just to...
No stopping for dinner. Now what is this?
Yeah, it's I don't know. It sounds like she is making her voice sound electronic. With like the production, they are also highlighting that she can do that with her voice. She's doing the voice, and then the production is helping it stand out more. I don't know. I feel like that was just like gobbledygook.
Microphone working, can't hear myself, but cameras are rolling and there's the cue.
Like that, rolling, like the rolling bit, like the rolling. That sounded like slightly manipulated through production, but then she said the... I need to hear it again.
Can't hear myself, but cameras are rolling and there's the cue.
I believe that she's doing that vocally rather than it just being manipulated through production, which is really, really cool and very different. And there's a cue. That's going to be something that I'm going to be trying to do now, and it's just not going to happen.
Rescued his broken wing, not broken along. We search the room. Someone yells from the garden. The orange cat.
Oh, I love it when music does that.
Now what is this?
That's interesting. I kind of hoped it would go somewhere really like dark all of a sudden. I don't know why, but I kind of like the trickery of it as well. I really liked how her vocals were like spread, very like no, then it just went like very direct.
Someone yells from the garden. The orange cat. Finish what he started. Now what is this? Skidding of tires. No actors at all. Last night I dreamed you and I were immortal. It's no big deal.
Ooh.
This new kind of normal.
Okay, that was really, really interesting. Really interesting. And it's funny because, like, not to be rude here because I am a singer myself, but I don't really like commenting on people's voices. But I was thinking, like, her vocals, they're nice, they're pretty, but they're a little, I feel like I've heard this type of vocal a lot of times. But because she's got that unique electronic sound as well, it just changes it up completely. And I haven't ever heard a voice like quite like that in that way. So I think that is really smart for one, but also just like, I'm glad for it. Wow, that was so interesting. And like the changing, like the dun, 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 dun. Just like, that's unique. I've never heard a song do that before. Okay, next song, Hit Me Where It Hurts.
I'm feeling like a butterfly trapped inside a plane. Maybe there's something going on. I'm not insane. If I'm already out of time, then make it work.
Ooh,
Go on and
I like that.
hit me in the heart, hit me where it hurts. I'm feeling like a butterfly trapped inside a plane.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something going on. I'm not insane. Go on and hit me in the heart, hit me where it hurts. Go
I really
on
like
and hit
this.
me.
Really feeling this one. Hip hop drums, Love the melody and like how it distorts slightly, and she goes, "It hit me in the heart." I think she says heart, maybe. But it has a slight like distortion on it.
Go on and hit me in the bullseye, dead end, moving target, carousel.
I love that.
Baggage, claim it, promise one day you will hate me, but right now just write it
Love
out,
her voice like this.
Write it out, magic.
Interesting again, because I was saying like, oh, you know, I've heard lots of voices like that. Say in the Pang song, I felt like, you know, I was like, oh yeah, the vocals are slightly generic. It's not even like a bad thing to say. It's just more of like a, yeah, okay, it's nice. This one, I really like the, it's just got a like lazy drop jaw kind of tone. Like, I don't know how low she's going.
And hit me in the bullseye, dead end, move.
Bullseye. I can't go that low. Bullseye, dead end, bullseye, dead end. Oh my god, I can't even go that low. She can sing, and that's a really cool register. I love it.
Target, carousel, carousel, baggage.
It's just
claim
talking.
it, promise one day you will hate me, but right now just write it out. You will hate me, but right now just write it
That's
out.
it,
Write it out. Feeling like a butterfly trapped inside a plane. Maybe there's something going on. I'm not insane.
I knew I was gonna like this one, and I do. It's my favourite one yet. Oh, I like that. I love that bit. Honestly, that's like kind of like, if you, I don't know if you know who Paramore is, but that's like if Paramore decided to do this type of music. It's like a rock tone. So what it's got is cry tone, which is when you're like, because it sounds like you're crying. But then it's also got like it's very nasally too. So it's like, with the creak. You know, it's got a rock tone to it. Like that. I really like this. I really like that. This song is amazing. Amazing. Oh, it goes into it. I'll go back to it and then let it run into it. But that's my favourite one so far. It has so much elements of things I really like. Loved how it like was a, you know, very like ambient sound again at the start, and then goes and then it's all like bullseye, dead end. Then it goes, I didn't like a butterfly on a plane, or whatever she says. But and then that like really cool angsty rocky bit in the vocals. Ah, I think she's a chameleon with her voice. Okay, I'll go back to it and let it run into I Give Up. Ooh. I find it interesting that this song is called I Give Up, and on FK Twig LP1 she has a song called Give Up. So I'm like, ooh, what's this one going to be about then?
When I stopped caring, you stopped caring. When I care less and you care less than me.
This sounds This sort of music actually does sound a bit like Arca's production, actually. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have to tell me if Arca has ever worked with Caroline, because this is a bit of an Arca feel to it.
Didn't used to feel this good to be all alone, doing every damn thing
groove.
I can to not go home. I give up on you now.
That's cool. Also, that the bit before it had such a groove. It had like a I can't tell if it's a pull or a push, but hang on.
It's good to be all alone,
Feels like a push.
doing every damn thing I can to not go home. I give up.
Ooh! It feels like a push, and it's like she's pushing before the beat. But it's pushing towards this moment.
I give up. Woo. And you give me that list of things about myself to change. And not these days, it's every night, babe. It's not a rough patch, it's not a phase.
I might look at the lyrics of this song after it's finished.
When I fall apart,
Oh!
now I know what it means.
And now I know what it means. I can't do that.
It's a new and shallow grief, an apathetic kind of self-defeat. Didn't used to feel this good to be all alone.
I really like that.
Doing every damn thing I can to not go home. I give up on you now.
Experimental sounds here.
I give up.
Oh, yes.
I give up. I give up on you now. I give up.
Yes. Eargasms.
How far can you fall when you're already down?
Ooh. Okay. Another really good one. I think I'm getting into the vibe now. See, I'm starting to get into the vibe now. I'm gonna look at the lyrics quickly. When I stop caring, you stop caring. When I care less, you care less than me. When I don't need and I don't believe in the hollow phrases you still repeat. You and I, we fall apart. Now I know what it means to unravel. Oh yeah, that's cool. It's a new and shallow grief, a pathetic kind of sad relief. Very sad. It didn't used to feel this good to be alone, doing every damn thing I can to not go home. I give up on you now, I give up. How far can you fall when you're already down? It sounds very much like an abusive relationship, I'm not going to lie. It sounds like one that's just purely like, I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't care and you don't care. It's pathetic, shallow grief. There's something to it that's just, there's hatred in the words that she's saying. Shallow grief, it's like, being like, it's grief, but it's shallow. It's not like worth it, but you still feel the grief. It didn't used to feel this good to be all alone, doing every damn thing I can to not go home. That, yeah, like not wanting to even be near that person at all. How far can you fall when you're already down? That's very true. I think we've all felt that before, haven't we? When you're like, how can it get any worse? I gave you that told you so look, it's so crazy. And you gave me that list of things about myself to change. Now these days, it's every night, babe. It's not a rough patch, it's not a phrase. It's not a rough patch, it's not a phase. There you go. It's just like, I guess it's also, it might not be abusive, it might just be like, they're both almost just like so fed up with each other. It's just like a toxic relationship going on, and one where it's probably best to give up, really. That was cool though. Okay, so next song is Look at Me Now.
Wrote myself a letter, just a single question. When you finally get this, where will you be? Will you be a shipwreck or a star? Falling for a boy who doesn't play guitar. Now
I mean, that would be nice to fall for a boy who doesn't play guitar, because guitarists suck. No, I'm joking. But I have had many of guitarists, or do you know what, musician boyfriends in general, and too much ego in one room. No, I'm liking the sound of this. I think I'm going to look at the lyrics for this one. I am kind of catching them already, but we'll see.
and you can look at me now.
That's cool.
I haven't changed, I'm still the same, but you can look at me now. Now my friends all tell me, girl, you're getting skinny. Have you not been sleeping?
That's cool. Doubling the vocals there, like using more vocals, because she's saying this is what her friends are saying. And that's interesting to use more voices, because it's like a group of girls. Like, it's storytelling.
The light switch in the dark, burying the good girl I know I'm not. Now rewind the tape back to the start. Said I'd never leave you, but here we are. I haven't changed, I'm still the same, but you can look at me now.
Wow, the electronic vocal is strong in this one.
I can't run anymore. Gotta stay right here and face the storm. I can't run anymore.
It's interesting. She has a lot of like mainstream, like very popular sort of moments, but they are definitely contorted with more of an experimental sound, and I think that's really, really cool. Like, because if anything, this will help, say, people who aren't into experimental music. It's actually like a gateway to get into crazier stuff, if that makes sense. It's like the bridge between pop and something a little bit different. It's really cool, and this, I really like the sound of this one.
I can't run anymore. Gotta stay right here and face the storm. You can look at me now. You can look at me now.
That's a really cool backing vocal.
You can't run anymore.
That sounded slightly electronic then. I'm gonna have to hear that back in editing, but I felt like I felt the electrical pulses in my throat when I did that. I liked that backing vocal though. Felt like I was listening to Grimes. Oh, that's the end. Okay, I wanted to look at the lyrics again. Cool, so wrote myself a letter, just a single question. When you finally get this, where will you be? Will you be a shipwreck or a star? So will you be like nothing or everything, basically? It's like a completely like unknowing, like what, you know, I don't know which way you'll go, basically. Falling for a boy who doesn't play guitar, so maybe that's like, that shows that she really knows the person she's writing to, because it's like, oh, you're going to be falling for someone who doesn't play guitar, because usually you do fall for ones that play guitar. Now rewind the tape back to the start, said I'd never leave you, but here we are. And that's just sad in general, like, because she wouldn't be writing a letter if she was there with this person. And you can't look at me now, I haven't changed, I'm still the same, but you can't look at me now. A hand grenade to throw away. A hand grenade to throw away is interesting because it's like explosive. It's not like a feather to throw away, is it? It's a hand grenade, something that's dangerous. Now my friends all tell me, girl, you're getting skinny, have you not been sleeping? How could I be? trying to find the light switch in the dark, burying the good girl I know I'm not. Oh, is she talking about herself? Is she talking about herself? Is this like a letter to herself? Yes, bloody hell. She even said at the start, wrote myself a letter. Hello? Is there anybody in there? I'm talking to my brain, by the way, because it makes me feel, well, I like it even more now that I know it's a letter to herself. Which it says in the first lyric. Oh, goodness me. Okay, well, anyway. Okay, now rewind the tape back to start, so never leave you, but here we are. I can't run anymore, gotta stay right here and face the storm. I can't run anymore, where the wake-up call is all I know. I can't run anymore. But, okay, so if it's a letter to herself, it's kind of sad, really. Just like, sounds like depression and just like dark life changes that can just change the way you feel and change the way you view life and what you get up to and so on. Like what your hobbies are and what your likes and dislikes are. Your, you know, that energy can sometimes be zapped from you when you are just in a bad place. So yeah, really like that. Really like that song too. Beautiful, meaningful, relatable. All the words. Okay, next song, Insomnia.
How long can sunlight stay warm in a storm?
Wow.
The bathroom's cold. Come dawn, come day.
Wow, so interesting.
Come half away.
How? She's just doing it like, come half. I believe she is doing a lot of it, but I know some of it has to be manipulated electronically. But she's putting the motion in place. I don't know, you're gonna have to let me know. Is she doing this or is it all just electronic? I don't know.
Come waves that break, and it's not enough. No reply, no
How does she do it? So beautiful.
dreams of dried fields that once come dawn,
I like that.
come day, come waves that break, no reply, no
Wow. This is really beautiful, and honestly, like, I very much relate to this too. She's got so much range. Ooh, dark. Interesting ending. Yeah, so that was a song about insomnia. I could hear some of the lyrics and relatable, but I was just like more just impressed by her vocals. I was just like, I'm stuck on the vocals here. I need to understand what is going on. Okay, Ocean of Tears.
This is gonna be torture before it's sublime. Just that make it crazy. Cashing all of my courage before you're all mine.
Oh, I really like this. I really like the beats.
Oh my God, I wanna know what it feels like to pull you close and tangle up with your real tight. The only thing that's separating you and me tonight, is an ocean of tears. Oh my God, I wanna know what it feels like, is an ocean of tears.
Yes. What? Yeah.
Show me the future. Yeah, I'm all eyes. Tell me you're ready.
So good. Oh, that little in the background.
It's racing and racing and racing and racing, but it's a long ride. Tell me you're ready. Oh my God, I wanna know what it feels like. It's an ocean of tears. Oh my God, I wanna know what it feels like. Just an inch away from living a dream life. The only thing that's separating you and me tonight, is an ocean of tears.
I love that. I am just like, again, I really like this one. Love the like hip hop beat and like the R&B kind of like feeling to it. A lot like FK Twigs LP1. You gotta be kidding, that's great. Oh, I really like that. It sounds like a really, again, you know how I said her vocals in the first song almost sounded like a stream of liquid, like water? That sound in the background, that guitar-like sound, sounded like it was being ran through the same sort of reverbial system. I love that. It's like punching. Yeah. Yeah. This is so cool. Usually at an end of a track you leave like a few seconds before it goes into the next song, but because they run into each other, that's not the case. So, Hey Big Eyes.
I can picture you right now at a window seat, crying for nobody except the world.
Wow. Ooh.
I can picture you right.
I like the kind of cutting out vocals, a bit like how Billie Eilish did in "I'm the bad guy," like a sheep. But yeah, it's just literally chopping up the vocals. You can use like different things. You can use like a tremolo for that effect, but it's usually best to literally just cut the vocals up. You know, so you like go, "I'm the bad guy," but then just like put little slices in it. You know that like that like little sitar sounding thing at the start. I think it was like a sitar. Yeah, it's a bit of a sitar sound. I'm not entirely sure how that gets pulled out, and it's just like the deepest, lowest bass. Bass like that is always more of a feeling than a sound. Do you know what I mean? Like it's more of like a you just feel it in the core of you.
Picture me all messed up now. Can't talk to nobody. Today the flags are all flag green at the embassy. Hey, big eyes, can you swim down to me?
Cool drums.
Big eyes, can you swim down to me?
Ooh. Wasn't my favourite, I have to say, but it did actually make me feel kind of sleepy in a way. It had like a really nice groove to it that I was just like, just kind of listening to it and just feeling the emotion of it. Okay, next song, Go As a Dream.
Someone changed the clock and left the window open when I must have drifted off.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can make this peace.
This feels good in my ears. I love that like ba 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 because it's going like from ear to ear. I really like that. Another soundscape feeling.
You go as a dream.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Go as a dream.
Ooh.
Go as a dream. Go as a dream.
Wow.
I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can make this be. And it hit me like a brick, a joke without a punchline. A script that nobody read through my bedroom ceiling. You would have me pick up my head and go as a dream.
Wow. I want to check out the lyrics for this one. I find Go As a Dream to be an interesting line to say. Go as a dream. It's almost like saying to die, almost like die in your sleep, almost. I don't know. I'll have to read the lyrics after and see what I think. Very spacious vocals.
Sometimes I
See, I was just thinking then, like that one had a literal couple seconds before the next song started, showing that that song wasn't meant to, glide into this song now. If the Hey Big Eyes song made me want to fall asleep, the Go As a Dream one really, I could feel yawns. I could feel a yawn that was just needing to come out, and nothing to do with it being boring, but completely to do with the fact that it's actually so soothing. I'm tired anyway. I'm always tired. Just go back to the Insomnia song. I know all about it. Okay, but I do want to look at the lyrics to that one.
Go as a dreamio.
Someone changed the clock and left the window open when I must have drifted off. And it's just your kind of trick to leave me empty-handed, leave me with a riddle unsolved. That's interesting. What does that mean? I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can make this piece. And you're almost like that card played by the magician, but this time you're not coming back, and it's slipping through my fist. Blurry at the edges, leaving only legend. You go as a dream, go as a dream, go as a dream. So she's saying you go as a dream. So maybe it's about someone else? And you're almost like that card played by the magician, but this time you're not coming back. And it's slipping through my fist because it's like the magic trick isn't working, you know. The invisibility trick became all too true. It's slipping through my fist though. That's interesting. Not through my hands, which is relaxed, through my fist. So to don't slip through your fist means that's gonna be hard because you're holding tight when it's a fist. Blurry at the edges, leaving only legend, as if it's mythical, as if it might not have been real. Hit me like a brick of joke without a punchline. A script that nobody read. If you saw me lying here through my bedroom ceiling, you'd have me pick up my head, go as a dream, and go as a dream. I can't tell what that bit really means exactly. Like, I feel like it's got something more personal to it. So it's like hit me like a brick of joke without a punchline. So it's like a failure. It's not funny. It hasn't got an end result. A script that nobody read. Yeah, it's got like, no end result. A waste. A waste is what it feels like. It felt like, so it feels like a waste. If you saw me lying here through my bedroom ceiling, you'd have me pick up my head and go as a dream. But why would you pick up your head? Because she's sleeping, right? So it's like, have you wake up? Yet go as a dream. I don't know. I liked it though, but it made me super sleepy. I don't want to be sleepy. That was my auto-tune song. Okay, next song is called Caroline Shut Up. And I said that I'm interested in what this might be.
Sometimes I wonder, do I love you too much? Then I tell myself, Caroline, shut up. Cause there's only one way. I dare to come closer.
Already cool. Caroline, shut up. That was cool. Need to hear it again.
Caroline, shut up. I dare to come closer. Let me see you in the light. I dare to stay with me. You know I get low sometimes. I dare to make time stop instead of speeding up. I dare to go slow.
She's singing. She's going, I dare ya, rather than I tell you, I tell ya.
Make time stop.
Time stop.
Instead of speeding
That's
up.
normal.
I dare to go slow. Sometimes I wonder,
Don't rush.
do I love you too much? Then I tell myself, Caroline, shut up.
That's called a staccato. I think I mentioned it before with FK Twigs, but yeah, when you sing like da 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 or like in her case, Caroline, shut up. Yeah, it's like not legato. Legato would be like Caroline, shut up. So she chops up, like each word has its own like syllable. Each word or syllable has its own beat, if that makes sense. It's not running from one beat to the other or running over beats. Yeah, I hope that makes sense.
'Cause there's only one way to find out if it ever gets better than
I love the way the bass dips. It goes, That's cool.
Right now.
Ooh!
Now you got me jealous and I'm not the jealous type.
Ooh! That rocky
Spending all the
vibe.
cash that I was saving up. Looking like a god, you know you fucked me up.
Ooh, I really like that bit. Na 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 na. Like, again, that rock kind of vibe coming through.
I fell in love wine.
Yes.
Looking like a god, you know you fucked me up. Sometimes I wonder, do I love you too much? Then I tell myself, Caroline, shut up. And this is hard, God. And I've gotta trust
Wow.
just don't let go. Sometimes I wonder,
Oh, that's
do
so
I love
cool.
you too much?
I really like this one.
Then I tell myself, Caroline, shut up.
Oh! Okay, I think that's my second favourite song. Which is interesting because I said I think I would like Caroline Shut Up because I was like interested in what it was gonna be about. And I loved the Hit Me Where It Hurts one, which I said I was interested in as well. So that's pretty cool. Okay, So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings. And this was another one that I thought I'd like. So let's see. Wow, very 80s.
Not like I'm counting the days, but it's been 25.
Oh, I love this.
You're up there killing the game.
Oh, are you kidding me? This is so good. I love this. Super 80s.
Out at party, that little song I cry on the dance floor. It's so embarrassing. Don't send me photos you make any worse, 'cause you're so hard, it's hurting the feelings. I get a little lonely.
Oh, that's nice.
Get a little more close to me.
I love that with like the like a very like a vocoder underneath or something, but it sounds like a robot like a robot voice underneath.
Get a little more close to me.
It makes her voice sound like a chord.
Had you heard of my feelings? Can't be up before the X-rated dreaming. Back on the coast to coast life. You know I live for the hustle.
I love this.
I miss you tonight on the dance floor. It's so embarrassing. Don't send me photos you make it worse, 'cause you're so hard, it's hurting the feelings. I get a little
Oh, that
lonely.
breath. She goes as a breath, and she kept that in there, which is a very, very interesting thing to do.
I get a little lonely in the feelings. I get a little.
Feelings. Which is interesting because you wouldn't usually want to breathe like that if you're singing. But it sounded cool. This is so 80s. Oh, I loved every moment then. Did she just say show me your banana? even more like, even more accentuated. I like it. It's a really cool effect. It's so hot. It's hurting my feelings. Like, it's like a gasp of emotion.
So hot, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be so hot, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be
Oh, I like those.
so hot, you're hurting my feelings. Can't be so hot, you're hurting my feelings. Can't deal.
Kind of sexual, those sounds, but in like a fun way. Wow. I loved that one as well. I'd have to say that was my second favourite and Caroline Shut Up was my third favourite. How weird that all the songs that I genuinely was interested in the names are actually my favourite ones. Next song, Door.
Back in the city, I'm just another girl in a sweater. But bet she will know this signature on a check made after you. Took 10 laps round the planet to prove what I wasn't. And the door slams hard behind you.
Sometimes I just love it when like the piano and the drum just sounds like it's here. It feels like it's like in front of your face, you know, because a lot of the times with, you know, music, there's a lot of panning going on and a lot of like spreading, but this has a lot, it just feels very here. And I think that usually happens when there's not a lot of reverb on it. Yeah. Oh. Interesting.
Been waiting for regret to hit me.
Oh, I like this.
Some kind of reckoning. I waited for the drop, cause lately the angle comes with you. Back in the city, I'm just
That's really cool. I liked all those like interesting little sounds coming in, like the talking and almost sound like video games. For some reason it felt like memories.
the angle comes with you. Back in the city, I'm just another girl in a sweater. But who is that you? Who I sing to in the house is empty. You open the door to another door, to another door, to another door, to another door.
Oh.
And I'm running through.
That's clever. You open the door to another door, to another door, to another door, and I'm running to you. She's really setting up the visual there. It's a repetition of like you keep going through more and more and more and more doors. I love it when artists musically they create musical visuals. It's storytelling. It's painting a picture through music.
And I'm waking up sore and dizzy from a tiny concussion. And the rainfall makes me miss me, even though I say it doesn't. Back in the city, I'm just another girl in a sweater.
That's interesting. That's a lot like the first one. High vocal on top of like a normal vocal. I'm not sure if she's doing that, but it's got that same kind of idea.
Even though I say it doesn't. Back in the city,
Yeah.
I'm just another girl in a sweater.
It reminds me of this.
We will be okay.
You know, it's got those like proper like da 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 da. I really like it. Nice.
Back in the city, I'm just another girl in a sweater.
Oh, using those
signature.
using those vocals again, like she's going. I'm not sure on the tune, but you know, before she was doing like ba 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 ba. That's cool. I like that a lot. It reminds me of Glee, back in the day watching Glee.
Who I sing to in my house is empty. You open the door to another door, to another door, to
I love those sounds in the background. Oh, didn't do it this time. Ooh. Oh, very good. Wow, those vocals. Nice. Yeah, that was cool as well. What the hell? Through another door, through another door, through another door. That's gonna be stuck in my head. My goodness, I can't believe it. It's the last song. Parachute. I have been recording for 1 hour and 37 minutes. Also, I was just looking then, and So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings has 25 million listens. So it shows that's a really popular one. Hit Me Where It Hurts has 7 million. That's coming in as the second most popular. Oh, no, sorry. The third most popular. Door is 13 million. I did definitely like the more popular ones. Ocean of Tears is 4 million. I really want to listen to Hey Big Eyes and Goes a Dream again, and I will do when I'm editing, because I'm like so tired at the moment that they made me feel more tired, so I didn't feel like I soaked it in as much. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Parachute.
Awake from a dream, one that started as a nightmare, like a war so extreme. It erased itself from memory. Years where I jumped from the airplane without questioning it.
Sounds like we've got quite a ballad here. I feel like I'm going to like this. It's going to have that like, I remember I really liked Cellophane at the end of, FKA Twigs' album, Magdalene album. So I'm interested if I'll have like a similar vibe with this. Also at the start, I thought like the sound sounded slightly like a faraway helicopter.
And blooming over the parachute, I've got to trust it now.
Very interesting notes. I've got to trust it now. It almost didn't match the instruments.
Got to trust it now.
It's just not what you would usually go for.
Change.
Wow.
In the wind, pulled farther out from the shore than where I can swim to it.
Wow.
And blooming over,
that's beautiful.
the parachute closing in on the sparkle of the waves. Go on, take me, it will feel like going home.
Oh gosh, it's really hard to pause this one just because it is just so ambient and it's just like, it's a journey.
Take me, it will feel like going home.
Wow. That note, then it sounded really rounded, like very rounded, and very like, there was no breathiness to it until the end where she goes, let's hear it. It sounded like that a little bit, but she did it even more. I think with the help of like changing the EQ a little bit, but that sounded so beautiful.
What is this pulling me back the other way to strip malls, highways?
that was extremely interesting. You know, weirdly, I found that to be more like interesting to listen to than Arca or FK Twigs, because like both Arca and FK Twigs are like very obviously experimental, very obviously different, very obviously percussive and using different sounds here and there. They make a big show of the like kind of artistic sounds that they have, you know, in a way that's just so like it's obvious. But like Caroline, like I said before, she's like the bridge between pop and something a little bit different. I just feel like all of you are just like wonderful spirit guides, are just constantly sending me towards artists that are just so different and unique, and they all have something unique to themselves, you know, something very different to each of them. Like, of course, Caroline, her uniqueness is in her like auto-tuned vocals. I believe that she is doing herself but has some manipulation. I find them really interesting. Beautiful lyrics, just like FK Twigs, beautiful lyrics, just like Aurora, beautiful lyrics, Lana Del Rey, beautiful lyrics. Extremely interesting. I can't wait to hear this whole album again, and like when I'm not reacting to it. I'm so excited just to like soak it in again. I always love that. I love like hearing an album all the way through, no pauses, and just going with the flow. But I have to say, my favourite song was Hit Me Where It Hurts. I loved Ocean of Tears. I loved it when she's like, tears. Not like that. Caroline, Shut Up. So Hot You're Hurting My Feelings. I really liked Parachute as well, just for how beautiful it was. It's kind of hard to pick a favourite right now, but of course I will when I get to editing. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. Please do follow me on Instagram, Fernstone Artist, and I'll link it in the description. And hopefully I'll be reacting to Sophie next. I want to be able to, there's so many people I need to react to. There's like Sev Deliza, Sawayama, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Ways Blood, Florence and the Machine, Lord, there's like Rosalia, there's more FK Twigs. There's so much I need to react to, but I need to know what to do next. I'm thinking Sophie, so we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and yeah. Wow, this was an interesting experience. I actually thought it was really, 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 really cool and really different. So thank you and bye.